Hi, I wanted to share with you some exciting changes that we've been doing on your behalf to improve our services for you and to improve the experience for tenants. That will allow us to get better tenants and retain the tenants longer in your property. So first off, we've added pet screening to our screening process. I know that might sound a little weird, but what it does is it has a lot of benefits for us. It allows us to ensure the tenants that were in the property at move-in are the same tenants when we do our yearly inspection. Gives us information on the pets to make sure that they are up to date on their shots for veterinarian information to ensure that there are no vicious breed animals in your property, and it also clarifies if it is a service animal. They submit the documentation there, which is actually reviewed by attorneys to ensure that that documentation is correct and that is a service animal. So that's a couple of the benefits that adding that is given us. We've also added an automated showing system to our advertising for available properties. This allows a tenant, if they're just looking on their phone, they come across our property, they can click on the button, see available times that the property can be shown at, pick one of those times. The system will pre-screen them to make sure that they are somebody who would meet rental criteria before scheduling that showing, and then it would schedule it automatically. That allows us to schedule showings on your properties 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. We've also implemented a similar system for maintenance. This system allows kind of a similar interaction where when a tenant gives us a maintenance request, they can pick some times that they're available. We see that maintenance request, we send it off, look at the notes on the system, send it off to the appropriate vendor, notify the owner as appropriate about what's going on with that. And then that vendor can pick a time or propose other times. So that really narrows down the amount of back and forth phone tag, if you will, between the vendor and the tenant. It also allows us to see all of that and be able to see the interaction between the two. And it allows us to track vendors, see how responsive they are, and it gets feedback from the tenants as well. The vendors can upload photos of the work as well right into that system. So it is really something that we're excited about. Lastly, we've also gotten a free concierge service for utilities. What they do is at move-in, when a new tenant is scheduled to move in, they contact that tenant and they can cut down their utility calls to one phone call instead of having to call the power and the water and the cable and the internet and get all of that set up. The pricing would be exactly the same for using this service for the tenants. It's a totally free service, and it really helps the tenant get settled into their property and makes it easier for them. And it has the benefit for us that we can ensure that if they do choose to do a dish, it's done within the parameters that we set, which means it cannot be attached to the property or visible from the street. So those are a couple of the things that we've recently added. There's more, and I could talk for hours about all of them, but if you have any questions about our services or how things are going on your property, like always, give us a call. If you ever want just a market analysis to see where your rents are at or see what the property is worth on the market, let us know as well. All right, thank you.